Not knowing is a skill. We cannot know in ways that destroy us. We cannot know in ways that just keep the balance. But we can become spiritual athletes of not knowing. I'd love for you to take the time just to be with, noticing compassionately as whatever your starting point is. How's your unknowing skills? How's your sitting in the dark? Where are you on the path of endarkenment? Note, judgmentalness solidifies things. So if you'd like to stop your healing and stop your progress and just solidify it exactly where it is right now, well, wherever it is, judge yourself for that. There you will be. There you will stay. Judgment makes things solidify. If, however, you'd prefer to visit it in its liquid state so that it can keep flowing with the waters, then bring compassion to it. Whatever it is, it's a starting point. It's a beginning. And when we bring compassion to it, it begins to flow. Different people are working with a different balance of learning about sitting in the dark and learning how to light a candle, how to even notice that they need a candle. So I ask you to play with that as well. If you are someone for whom certainty is way more comfortable, and even admitting that the unknown is all around us is difficult, you may spend a little more time with, okay, can I take a really deep breath and just say, I don't know, a few times? And see if I can sink to the bottom of that ocean. If you are someone who has a tendency to go into the unknown rather easily and begin to drown, then some candle practice might be a nice thing. And choose what you will, but I make the offer of the advice to start with things so stupid that you might not have even thought of starting there. Like, for instance, are you wearing clothing right now? Are you sure? No, really. Double check. Are you wearing clothing? Would you stake your life on it that you actually are wearing clothing? Like, check, like, you can, like, when I say that, I'm like, I gotta check, you know? Check. Go up to one of the doors in your house and ask yourself, is this a door? Is it really a door? Can I believe in my sense that this is actually a door? And then go open it, find out, is it a door? And then stand there in your natural, healthy certainty that, yes, it's a door. I know that this is a door. This may sound ridiculous, but it is absolutely not ridiculous. If we haven't exercised the healthy certainty muscle, and if we in fact have witnessed a lot of people exercising the completely bullshit certainty muscle that isn't really certainty, it's like an idea rather than something we are in touch with, we may have difficulty trusting our own certainty about anything. Start with stuff you're really certain about. Like, is that a living plant or is it a plastic one? And you do what you need to do to get clear about it. And then feel what it feels like in your body to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that that is not a plastic plant. because often we need to tune up our certainty detector with the pitch pipes of some very simple certainties. Sometimes our bodies forget what certainty even feels like. That's the drowning feeling. So retrieve your certainty detector, not with great philosophical propositions, but with stuff like, is the candle lit or not? Am I sure? How does that feel in my body to be sure? To really be sure that I have not lit this candle yet. I'm looking right at it. I have not lit it yet. So that your body, this is a neuroendocrine feedback loop, otherwise known as a spiritual practice, by which we develop our capacity to know what certainty feels like in our body, in our spirit. And then it's much easier to recognize the other things that we actually do know, even in the dark.